Tomorrow on Home and Family, Sun Records actor Chad Michael Murray, Riverdale actress Marisol Nichols, and from the new Celebrity Apprentice, Carrie Keegan join us. Yay.
Welcome back, everybody. We are back with Chef Wayne Elias, and today he is making a delicious sea bass and artichokes with white bean puree. It sounds so fancy pants, but by the end of the segment, you'll be able to do it for your Oscars party. I promise you.
Yes.
Welcome, Chef.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So this is your 14th year actually catering Elton John's Oscar viewing party.
Wow.
How intense. That's 14 years.
Yeah.
There you are right there. How intense is this?
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, a little bit.
Pretty intense. Pretty intense. I must say, it's our 25th year this year, so it's a big year. We have raised over $350 million for the
AIDS. Oh, wonderful. That's amazing.
Worldwide. So it's great to be part of the event and to do my part to help.
Elton does a lot of great work.
Yeah, he does.
Really does.
And so do you, by the way, in that kitchen. How many people do you cook for?
I'm cooking for 1,000 people.
Whoa.
Sit-down dinner, 5 courses. And the biggest challenge of doing that is I have to serve during the viewing of the Oscars and have to have dessert on the table by the end of that last award, which is Best Picture.
But by the time they're announcing Best Picture, everybody's out the door to go to the parties. The parties after that one, you know that. Okay, so you're cooking for 1,000 people, but not just 1,000 people. It's 1,000 pretty famous people, by the way.
That is true.
So that's a lot of pressure, too. How many people are helping you?
So I have about 70 people in the kitchen, 70 chefs and cooks, 125 waiters and servers and bussers,
Wow.
20 bartenders, and me.
Wow.
Is that a mobile kitchen, too? I mean,
Yes.
you cook on site, right?
Yes, we do. We have a tent. I have a kitchen tent. It's about 5,000 square feet.
Oh, wow. Wow.
State of the art.
Yeah.
So I can pump it out.
It's like an intimate dinner.
It is.
But it is.
For
The
1,000
feeling.
of his most famous, closest friends.
But the feeling is that way when you're there at the party. I've been to the party, and it's really a wonderful. You don't feel like you're in a big warehouse or anything.
Well, we don't have 200 people in our kitchen. We have about 3, and they're really amazing. So could you bring the food out?
Oh, yes, they are amazing.
Okay, so this Sunday, and I know every year you outdo yourself. You really do, and you don't like to keep it. You don't want it to be the same. You want to constantly surprise people. So we actually have a list of some of the stuff you'll be serving this year. Here's your menu. Tell us about this.
Absolutely. So the first course is a big eye tuna on an avocado mousse with pickled daikon, caviar, and a yuzu vinaigrette.
Nice.
The second course, which is vegan friendly, is going to be a Jerusalem sunchoke soup with a black garlic oil and a basil chip. The third course, which is dinner, you have a choice of the filet mignon with smashed pea wheat potatoes, baby carrots, and a veal au jus, or the sea bass, which we're going to make today, with the white bean puree, artichokes, blistered cherry tomatoes, tapenade. And then the fourth course is a poached pear with red leaf lettuce and Stilton cheese. And the last course, which everyone loves, which is dessert, is a smoked chocolate mousse with a blood orange caramel sauce. Wow. Hazelnut.
I'm officially drooling. Okay, how do we make this? This is amazing.
Okay,
I'll show you how you can eat it.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys are the taste testers. You can enjoy over there.
Oh.
And over here, let's take this off. We are going to start now. I know you like to cook yourself.
I do.
So you're going to assist me. How about that?
Okay.
So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to start to saute our onions and garlic. So we're going to get that over there.
Who doesn't love onions and garlic?
That is going to be for the white bean puree. And to make it easy at home, instead of doing dried beans, which we do for this big party, you can use canned beans and you can make it simple. You take them and you're going to heat them up. Here we go. And you're going to make sure that you cook them all the way through, because when you're using cans, if there's any bacteria, if you cook it all the way to the boiling point, it will kill any bacteria.
That's good to know.
So we're going to saute that at the same time. We're going to sear our fish, which right here is a beautiful piece of sea bass.
Okay.
So you can do that. Can you give me a
know
little
what I'll do?
flip? Can you give me a chef's flip?
A chef's flip? Oh, boy.
There. Oh, okay, everybody watch out.
Careful.
Look at that. That's pretty good. Wait a minute.
That's not so bad.
Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so
We're doing that like you were a snake charmer.
so we're
I do
gonna
that on the side. That's my side hustle.
When you were standing, I was like, wow.
People don't know about my snake charming ways.
so we're gonna let that cook. While you're letting that cook, you
Okay.
can leave that sit for a little bit. We're gonna heat up that oil, and then we're gonna.
You know what to do? I'm going to switch it out so we can see the fish better over
There
here.
you go. Bring it
There
up.
you go.
See, she's already a pro in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And we're gonna add a little white pepper because canned beans already have salt, so you don't need to add any salt.
Well, what's the key to making the white bean puree the perfect consistency.
So we don't want them to be too mushy. We want it to be like mashed potatoes with a little bit of body, if you can do that.
Okay.
Some smooth and creamy, but definitely not like wallpaper paste.
Okay.
That's the key when you're cooking at home.
Now
when
you
you're-
know I'm going to just think about wallpaper paste when I bite.
Oh, God. How are you guys doing over there? Okay.
This is
So,
delicious.
here we go. Ready?
Yes.
Sea bass? Do you want to do it?
I'll do it.
Okay, now when you put this in the pan, the best tip is you go this way, away from you, so you do not burn. No, that's it. Like this. So you don't splatter any grease on yourself.
Lovely. Oh, lovely. Okay.
Otherwise, if you do, you're going to get it all over yourself and burn your hands. So we're going to brown that. And
How
that's
long does
perfect.
it take to cook? I mean,
The sea bass could take, now this is a little thicker, so it could take, you're gonna brown it, we're gonna brown it for about 2 minutes. We're gonna flip it. We're gonna bake it in the oven. It will take about 7 to 8 minutes.
that's it, though.
It's very easy.
Okay, so
now,
you like to use a non-stick pan. Why?
non-stick pan, it will never stick. You will, because we're browning the fish,
Okay.
if you don't use a non-stick pan, by the time you flip it, all that beautiful golden brown is gonna stick on the pan. So this is why we're using this, and it's gonna be beautiful. And let's give it a few more minutes.
Question: What are? Because you know Elton, you've known him for so many years. His comfort foods, like what does he enjoy?
Oh, well, he loves rice pudding. He
Oh, he's
loves
British.
He loves non-alcoholic Beck's beer, so that's another thing
Nice.
we always have in his dressing room. And then when it comes to dining, he does usually order the filet mignon and switches off from year to year from filet or the seafood item, so the fish item.
Now, could you do this with any other fish?
You can replace this with salmon. You can do a halibut. And we use sea bass, and the main reason why we use sea bass is because sea bass is very forgiving. There's a lot of butter and fat in it. So this way, if we tend to leave it in the oven a little longer, or the third course is running late, I can hold it in the oven and it does not dry out. If you use halibut, it will dry out right away. So here we go, a nice little golden brown. And we're gonna go right into the oven for a few minutes. And then we have this, nice little flip.
Your flip's a lot better than mine. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Showing me up.
Stick to the snakes.
And while we're doing that, we have some our artichoke hearts, which we've already sautéed.
Nice.
Which we've also used canned artichokes, because this way nobody, if you were going to prepare them at home, it is a process of hours.
True.
And you can buy anything you like at your favorite grocery store. Italians are the best. They make them delicious. They leave the stems on, and they're almost as if you made them fresh.
Should we plate?
Yes, so let's go over there.
you want me to plate this, and you'll pull the fish out? Here you go.
Absolutely. We're going to pull the fish out right
I kind of
now.
feel like I was just at the party because I've already eaten the meal. Yeah, right. So I'm just have to go watch the Academy Awards Sunday. Wow,
Okay, now,
so good.
What do we need, tongs?
you get the tongs, but wait, I'm going to show you one cute little thing. Debbie, that's enough beans for like 20 people.
I didn't want to. Oh, he's putting them back.
Wait,
I think you just called me fat, chef.
we're going to make...
I know. I saw that. And I was like, well,
Maybe I like beans.
Debbie.
somebody's going to have some issues by the end of the show.
The thing I want to show you
Maybe
is
I like
we
beans.
already have them pureed right over here. So we're going to just, we want to get the full effect.
Oh, you mean the TV
So here-
style.
so
I
now
got it.
I'm going to let you
So
plate
do you
right
just
now.
put those in a food processor?
Put them in a food processor.
Not with any.
Careful,
Just
Debbie,
a little,
please.
not
Just
too much. Not
that
keep
enough?
going, keep going. Okay, that's good.
good.
We put them in a food processor.
Not feeding the football team.
And we
okay.
blend them with a little cream, no salt, just white pepper, and you adjust the seasoning right before. Okay, perfect.
Right.
Now we're going to do our fish right on top of the beans, like that.
Wow.
Okay, then we're going to take our artichoke hearts.
Those artichoke hearts are really good.
They tasty, you
right?
guys?
I'm not usually a big fan of them, but those are delicious.
Like that. Wow. And then we're going to do our cherry tomatoes. And you can use yellow and red to give it a little color, make it nice and beautiful. And our olive tapenade, we have a little spoon here. So this olive tapenade you can make 2-3 days in advance, so it makes it very easy to make this at home, and you can impress any of your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend.
Look at that.
That's delicious.
Mr., mistress, what? Boop, boop.
Ready?
Yep, there it is.
Ready?
Voila.
There you go.
Voila.
Dig in.
There we go.
That is so good. Everybody
room
in the
for
booth
another
is going
10 at
crazy
your
right now.
party?
They want them.
A table of 10?
At your party, do you have room for a table? 1,000 more. Why
You
not?
have $55,000?
There you go. Perfect. Thank you so much, Chef. We're going to come right back. It's time for some big hair, Robbie.
Yes, get ready for it. You're going to absolutely love this hair. The higher the hair, the closer to God when we come back.